So we've created the Barba Azul Nature Reserve, and that has rangers that protect the area. The protection is part of being present. They do patrols, travel around the borders by canoe, by horseback, by foot, but also making sure they're in contact with the neighboring ranches, letting people know what Barba Azul is, why we're working there, why the area is important. Also checking nest boxes for the species, our reforestation project, making sure fires are not potentially going into the reserve, so that's a strong part of the project, and of course trying to keep out illegal fishermen and potential poachers and things like that. In the Beni savannas, the ranchers, the surrounding ranchers, burn the savanna about every year. So we have to prepare for that. It's not very well managed, so we don't know when they're going to burn or how. And so we are creating fire breaks to surround the reserve and also cut sort of mid breaks so that we can more control if any fires get into the reserve. And René, the keeper of the wild to Barba Azul Nature Reserve, was fundamental in really observing and seeing the impact of fires on our fire breaks and understanding where potential holes were, where they could be improved, and what areas they needed to be placed. This year we had a fire break where no fire went across, so it's a success, and now we need to work on making permanent, stronger fire breaks for the worst case scenarios. We discovered the highest concentration of the critically endangered blue-throated macaw in an area sort of secluded in the middle of the Beni Savanna, and that those ranches were for sale. We spoke to World Land Trust the possibility of purchasing that land to protect it, and that began our first work and conversation and eventual purchase of the first part of the Barba Azul Nature Reserve. When we purchased the Barba Azul Nature Reserve, it was full of cattle, and the cattle had a very strong impact on the forest islands in the area. So we have small forest islands that have palm trees that are all 80 years old, and there's been no regeneration since then. So World Land Trust has been helping us to reforest these palm islets with young shoots from other surrounding areas and protecting them from cattle presently. So we will have, hopefully, motaku palm trees of a wide age class, and this is food for the blue-throated macaw, so it's ideal.